Yeah, baby.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? WTF Joe here, back again to show you something I just picked up. A lot of you guys may already have this. I'm sure most of you have already seen it, at least. However, I'm pretty excited to show you mine. Today we have the Ruger Mark IV 2245 Lite. It is a 22 caliber handgun that is very reminiscent of your old Ruger Mark line, the old Ruger Mark IIs, Mark IIIs. Very, very sweet little 22 caliber pistol. I can't say enough good things about this pistol. It just looks so sharp. Love the barrel. Love the fact that there's color options. As you can see, I've got the green one. I want to say that there's a couple shades of green. However, I think I may be wrong on that. I know it comes in black, which looks really nice. When you're looking at the black one, it looks like the old Ruger Mark III. It's very, very tough to tell apart at a glance. These are sweet little pistols brought out by Ruger. I forget how long ago. I'm thinking at least well over a year ago, maybe 2 or 3 years even. I'm not sure. I only just started seeing these locally, to me anyways, this year. Actually within about 6 months. I haven't seen them before that locally. Very, very neat little 22 pistol. They are obviously, they have a ported barrel or ported upper receiver there. You've got the Ruger Mark IV logo on the side there. This side will have your serial number and your light right there. Very, very interesting. Unlike a lot of other weapons, the serialized portion is actually the upper here. So pretty neat. You know, like a Glock, you could obviously get different. I don't know if they have them yet. I'm sure somebody's probably made them or going to make them. You could probably get different lowers for them at some point. I know there's aftermarket grips out there. You can get like the G10 style grips and whatnot. I know there's aftermarket triggers available, and then of course sights. I mean, boy, do you have options for what kind of sight or optic you're going to run. I just had this old cheap reflex sight laying around, and being that it's a very low recoil pistol, I decided to put it on and try to dial it for about 25 yards, and it's spot on. I mean, even with this optic being a super cheap, you know, $15-$20 optic, I think this was on, it was on like an airsoft rifle or something that I used to play with some pals that I used to work with. I've since gotten out of that, and this has just been laying. I kind of painted it, hit it with some green just to kind of make it match. Nonetheless, back to the pistol. You've got a 22 caliber pistol, very similar to the old Ruger Mark magazines. The unfortunate part about this is if you've already got a Ruger Mark pistol, the magazines are not going to be interchangeable. So kind of a bummer. A lot of people have Ruger Mark pistols, and a lot of these old magazines, unfortunately, they're not going to fit the Ruger Mark IV 2245. Not going to happen. I will say something worth pointing out with this pistol is they've now got a plunger here in the bottom of the magwell, and what that means for the pistol is that when you hit that mag release, I mean, that thing just shoots out of the magwell when you go to switch mags. So very cool, very, very nice little add to the platform there. I love that. I love that action of that mag popping out. It's almost like having a nice weighted mag on, you know, higher end pistols or having a higher end magazine. So, you know, again, that's one of my favorite features. Another feature that I really love about the Ruger Mark IV here is that it's got an ambidextrous safety, and you know, I'm a lefty, and so not only do you have your safety over there on your traditional side, but you've also got it over here on my side. So as a left-hander, I can manipulate that safety, though it doesn't feel very natural at all. I'm just so used to reaching over with my left thumb. I'm just so used to reaching over or hitting it with my my middle finger of my opposite hand. Manipulating the safety has always been kind of interesting for me as a lefty on handguns. Nonetheless, they've solved that problem for me with this pistol. It works really nice with my thumb, just flips up and down real simple like. You've got nice tall sights on the 22-45 to overcome the rail that they include. This rail can be taken off. You can use the sights alone. There's aftermarket sights out there. You've got fiber optic sights available. I've even seen the ghost ring sight set up for these. A lot of stuff out there. And nonetheless, you know, if you want to put a little RMR or something up there, you've already got a Picatinny rail, take advantage of it, because boy, it works great. Obviously this is not ideal. I just put it on there, I guess, to show what you could do if you really wanted to, but you know, you can't co-witness your sights or anything with an optic like this. It's definitely not made to do that, but it is kind of cool though, just to get to shoot with a dot or with a reticle of my choosing, with the Ruger Mark IV. You've got mag release, or sorry, slide release right in front of your safety, right in your traditional spot there where you would suspect it. It's real easy to catch. It's real easy to pull down. Works great. The last round bolt hold works really well. It'll lock back, and as long as you're not riding as a right-hander, as long as you're not riding that bolt catch or that slide catch there, it will lock out every time for you. I've shot a lot of subsonics through this, along with, you know, regular ammo. I've yet to get any sort of failure, but even with the subsonics, the slide does lock back really nice. So that's cool. Another feature a lot of you guys are going to love, this comes pre-threaded, as does a lot of the old Ruger Marks. Such a nice feature. You've got a thread protector there, a nice heavy steel knurled thread protector, and then you've got the traditional 1/2 inch by 28 threads, so that you can utilize a muzzle brake, compensator, a suppressor if you're into that. You know, do whatever you want with the front end there. It's pretty interesting. If you look through these holes, you've actually got just a second. So what you're looking at is, you don't have, you know, this looks like it's one big bull barrel. It's actually not a bull barrel. It's like a pencil barrel down inside there, within that. So you've kind of got just a big barrel shroud on the outside of it, with a little small barrel on the inside. And you know, it kind of looks deceiving, or you might wonder like, man, that's not all barrel, that kind of stinks. But it works great. It does its job. It works well. These ports give the heat, you know, plenty of room to escape and get out of there and keep the pistol nice and cool, along with the aluminum or whatever the material is that the upper's made out of. Keeps it nice and cool, keeps it shooting well, shooting reliable. So very cool. Now, I will say that my absolute favorite, other than the sweet green color, my favorite feature about this pistol is going to be this feature here, which I've never seen. I have one pistol that takes down as simple as this, and what I'm talking about is, if you look at the back of the pistol here, there's a button right above the beaver tail there, and if you press that button, it is going to be your safety has to be engaged. It's your takedown lever. So very simple, press one button and this pistol is already taken down. It's got a little hook there that hooks onto this pin on your lower, and then it will just hinge down into position. Very, very simple. I love that. I absolutely love that design feature. And then you simply pull it out. There's your, you know, you've got your ejector there if you want to clean it. Your bolt face, as you can see, mine's kind of crummy looking. Yeah, it's kind of dirty. Was out shooting it today. Had my son out. He loves it too. He shoots it really well. It's easy to manage. So, you know, do all your cleaning, do your lubricating, Just so few pieces to maintenance and upkeep on this pistol. What a sweet deal. If you are an owner of the old Ruger Marks, this feature alone, the one button takedown, is a godsend compared to those old ones. They used to be so tough to get back together. I can't even begin to explain, but if you're somebody that has one of those old Ruger Marks, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, because it can be pretty intimidating to put one of those old pistols together. I've heard stories of people sending them back to the manufacturer broken down, because it's like you're trying to put it together, you're wiggling this, you're trying to get the parts and stuff to line up. It just wasn't very straightforward. It wasn't a great design, but boy, have they remedied that with the Ruger Mark IV 2245. I love it, absolutely love it. So again, reassembly just consists of hooking the lower, lining up this pin with the hole in the upper there, press it down, and you're good. You're done. You're ready to go shooting. I mean, how sweet is that? Can't say enough good about it, guys. Factory trigger is about what you would expect from a Ruger pistol, 22 pistol. Nothing too exciting there. It will not fire without a magazine. So you put the mag in. So what you've got plenty of take up there. It's like a very lengthy 2-stage trigger. There's your take up, and then let's see if I can get you there. It's beginning to break, and it finally breaks. Okay, so we'll go ahead and keep the trigger depressed. Here's your reset. Not even reset yet. I want to try to do that again a few times so you guys can see. There you are. See, so your reset is kind of long. It's not. See, so there's all your reset, and again, take up about that much. It's about 1/4 of an inch of take up, and then there's the wall. Go push through the wall starting now. See, so you've got about 1/4 inch take up, 1/4 inch of pull through breaking the wall. Basically no over travel, because by the time the trigger breaks, you're at the back of the trigger guard there. So nonetheless, it's a good enough trigger to be accurate with, from 25 yards even. I can't say enough good about this pistol. I overpaid a little bit for mine, but it was there. I wanted it. This pistol costed me $549, so it was $549 and tax. But would I buy it again after having it, for a couple weeks now and shooting it the amount that I have? I've shot it about 125, 150 rounds worth. Haven't cleaned it yet. Haven't done anything. Wipe it down, load it, keep shooting. Yeah, I'd buy it again for that price. I think you can find them out there for just less than 500 bucks. I think they go for around 460, 480. However, if you're me and you don't have many shops local and you see it, you get it when you can. So it comes in a nice, my case is in my car, comes in a nice black hard case. It says Ruger with the big Ruger bird emblem on it. It's a nice black case with red trimming, red latches. Comes with 2 magazines. Comes with 2 magazines, a little bit of paperwork and stuff, and that's about it. But so yeah, that's just it's my down and dirty walkthrough of the Ruger 2245 Lite. Love this little pistol. Look forward to getting me some different grips and an upgraded trigger for it. I'm definitely going to do something with the sights. I'd like to find me an optic, maybe a little Holosun RMR style optic that I can co-witness the sights through, because these sights, these nice tall sights are so nice to use. They're so user friendly. They're real easy to pick up. You got a nice tight rear sight there. Your front sight fills that gap real nicely. So again, the iron sights are a real pleasure to use. However, the front sight is black, just the same as the rear sight. So it's not the easiest thing to use. It's not the easiest thing to pick up. However, However, it does, you know, it does pick up nicely, and you know, you can become very accustomed to shooting it. Very intuitive. You can get used to it real quick. So yeah, that's it, guys. Ruger 2245 Lite. Love the little pistol. Threaded barrel, heavy barrel shroud, nice rubber grips, very, very grippy, very nice, flexible grips. That's it. So yeah, we'll get some shooting footage of it later on, but for now, it's my down and dirty quick talk about it. So that's it. Thank you guys for stopping by. Still got a few new guns to show you guys. Just so happened to put the boys to bed, and this was still laying out. So sorry, laying in one of my pieces of concealed furniture. Yeah, you guys want to know anything else about it, drop me a line in the comments. We'll get some shooting footage of it at some point. But if you've shot a 22 pistol, you know, it is what it is. I'd like to do some long range action with this. Set some targets up, set some steel up at 100 yards. I have shot some 40 and 50 yard shots with it at steel with the iron sights. Pretty satisfying to hit a 10-inch steel plate from 50 yards with a 22 pistol, I can say. So that's it. You guys have a great day. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you guys have a question, comment, suggestion, criticism, whatever you got, leave me a line. Thank you guys for stopping by. You guys have a great day. WTF Joe, out.